So if you saw some old school photos we had,
Yeah.
those were good times. We all came from Congo around the same time. There's some man them I know till today. Their mama, we know each other's families from Congo.
Yeah.
When we came to this country, we used to do them Brighton trips.
Oh my
Big
God.
coaches. Yeah. Some people there, they got beef with each other, bruv.
Fucking hell.
That were there as kids. That's their dad, that's their... But they're beefing now because of ends and shit. Yeah? This is real life. You get what I'm saying? So that was there. But when it comes to my family, we're so big. My dad had so many women. Yeah, I'm the oldest in my mum's side. My brother Patrick, he's older from his mum. He has a different mum to me. We just grew up close because we grew up here. They sent us here to be raised by our auntie. So even though we're having different mums, we're starting to get rid of that because we're here every day. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But again, we're growing up in a traumatic house. A house that is not quite ideal. People on the outside wouldn't understand it. My house was always clean. When you come there, my auntie will be nice to you, so you can't think anything other.
Yeah.
So me going into foster care was a big shock to a lot of people. But my brother always backed it because, we went through it together, fam. You know what I'm saying? And no one taught us how to deal with issues amongst each other. So as soon as siblings and people, we just go in our corner. As soon as I don't agree with my brother, we just don't talk. And even the way we will talk, it'll just happen. But nobody will address the issue.
Bingo. Where is that though? Because it seems like a lot of our families have the same shit as well, where it's like, you see people usually say like the older you get, like obviously, not everybody because age is just a number, but sometimes the older you get, it's like your communication skills should be getting better. Like we should be able to sit down and say, you know what, bro, like this is what's going on, and then find a way to move forward, you get me? But it seems like for a lot of our families, we can't even sit down and have certain conversations to move forward, to find a way to move forward.
It's a product of our environment, man. Like, as African, half the time you don't want to talk to your children about sex. You don't want to talk to them about relationship. You understand, drugs, you just tell them don't do it. That's not good enough growing up in this country, bro. Don't do it, but 5 of my homies are doing it. And they're fine.
It's true.
You understand?
With the weed smoking, that used to be, our parents used to say, look at these Jamaicans on the road, crazy with the weed smoking.
One time, I came home because I was fresh in the school. I'm in reception.
Yeah.
So where I say it like this is not in a bad way, it's just how I looked at life. I'm like, the white boys in school were playing with condoms.
Yeah.
And I don't think they understood what it was because we're all young.
Yeah.
Can't even get bonus yet. Yeah. But they were colourful. So I've come out into the playground and everyone's playing with these things, they're stretching it. This is condoms, you know, like.
That's crazy.
Trust me.
What school? Hold on, though. What school was this? Like little kids playing with condoms in the playground.
One of these kids took it from their parents or something. This is why I'm like, when you look back now, you're like, fuck it, because we're in reception. Understand that.
Brother, reception.
Understand that. So it means somewhere, somebody saw it and took it. Do you get me? And brought it to school. Yeah. It's the same way. There was a boy in school that brought a page from porn thing. You get it? And we're too young to understand.
Yeah.
But he's brought it to school. The woman's legs is open. You can see the pom-pom. So, and we're just there in the playground. And then the teacher found it. They got in trouble. But everybody knew that we don't even know what we're looking at.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean? So it was one of those scenarios, yeah?
Yeah, your school. Your early school sound.
It was crazy still.
Bad.
And I took it, one of the workers gave me to take it home.
Yeah.
Took it home. But I'm an African child, bro. No one even explains this stuff at home to me. Condom. The heck is that? Do you get me? So I'm in my room. I'm playing with it as well because I thought it was like a balloon thing.
Yeah.
Crazy. My uncle sees it. He lost his mind. So what the heck is that? What are you doing? I had a slap, Big slap. He sent me to school with a handprint. Right? And I always tell this story because I want people to understand the dynamics of how dangerous, how silly this stuff is sometimes as Africans when we do this and we claim God and we say church, but we're not having real convos with our kids, right? I went to school with a handprint on my face. My uncle slapped me so hard. Everyone could see the 5 fingers on my face.
Sorry to even interrupt you. And you're black as well,
Trust me. Everyone, I was scratching
my face. People
my
are not meant
face
to be
all
seeing
day.
you when you're black.
Bruv, all day I was scratching my face like this. And I always tell people, I'm like, the funny part about that story for me is I still never knew what that was I was playing with. Not once did the nigga tell me what the fuck this is.
Yeah.
Do you get it? Yeah. I realized what I was playing with when I'm in secondary school having sex education.
Jesus.
And they're telling us what, and I said, that's why this guy slapped me.
He didn't even need to slap you though.
You could have just explained, bro.
Yeah, bro.
And said, Chany, no, this is for adults. What's going on here?
Don't
Who
ever-
gave you this? And I could explain to him what happened, and you'll realize, one of these kids in the school was
One of these
gonna,
childish
yeah,
things. Yeah.
he just clapped me.
Do you think also like in terms of like we're speaking about, yeah, communicating a lot, some of us, you know, growing up as well and kind of like taking on what our parents did as well in terms of like not knowing how to communicate. Do you feel like, a lot of us, not us, because obviously we could communicate, but do you think like a lot of our siblings, people in our family, they're still, you know, like they've got the hangover from the older generation?
They're still yet to unlearn it.
Yeah.
Because it becomes normal. I had to unlearn not to hit my kids, right? At first, I was just natural because it's where I come from. If I felt it was disrespectful, we did. But the problem is now, I'm growing up with my own trauma that's unresolved. So when I do that to my kids, I then feel guilty 10 times over. Like I'm the most horrible parent in the world. Then I spoil them after that. So I've sat down and I said, no, I don't want a habit of this.
Yeah.
I don't want them to know me like dad would just switch and then after buy me crepes because he switched too much. Do you get it? I just said, I don't hit my kids. You understand? When I say this around certain parents, they think I'm some advocate for not hitting kids. Nah, I ain't with that. If your kid needs clappage, that's on you.
Yeah.
So you give them that clap so
Real
they don't
talk.
come out to society and do stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Maybe.
You get it? But for me, where I come from, how I grew up, it's not the smartest thing to do. It destroys me. Do you get it? So I learned to raise my kids the way my foster mum raised me. And I got nothing but respect for that woman. And she never raised a finger at me. She ain't never raised one finger at me, bro. And I got nothing but respect. So she's already a example that, hitting is not always
You don't always need
dance.
to hit your child.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man.
So I started taking her thing. So where it's like, okay, you're going to face the wall. Or, you know, you're going to stay in your room and no toys. And, you understand? And they'll still be crying like it's the end of the world.
Yeah, the different forms of discipline, isn't it? You learn.
But like I said, me growing up, I had my legs in the air and hands down, bro. I can't even do it. If I did that to my son, he'll think I'm a demon. He'll think I'm a demon.